This is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mr. Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? There was a commenter, and I forgot your name, man, so hopefully you'll show up to this video. But, damn, I should have looked it up. But you left a comment on, which video was it? It was a video I did yesterday. I forgot the name of the video, man, but you were asking me about Dillian Whyte and what's my thoughts about Dillian Whyte. I actually like Dillian Whyte, man. So sometimes if you guys, some of you guys may come to my comment section, I may be in a discussion with another commenter about, you know, just the situation that's going on with this whole, just these other heavyweights. So you may see me say I would rather see Ortiz fight this guy before Dillian Whyte, or I want to see this matchup before Dillian Whyte. And you may look at that and say, oh, this dude's just discounting, you know, Dillian Whyte, doesn't think much of him. But that's actually not true. I did a video, and I'm going to get to what I think about him, but I just want to say this first. But I did a video a few weeks ago where somebody was asking me to name 5 heavyweight fights I would like to see without using the same fighters. And one of the fights that I wanted to see was Dillian Whyte versus Jarrell Miller. You know what I mean? That's one of the fights that I want to see. So Dillian Whyte is one of these guys, man, that I like to watch Dillian Whyte fight as much as probably any of the heavyweights. You know what I mean? So as far as him as a fighter, when I watch him do like his bag work, especially when he was hitting the speed bag, was that like last month when I posted that clip of him on Instagram? He looked like a damn beginner doing it. And even he posted under the video that he hated the speed bag or whatever. But when I watch him do that, I watch him hit mitts, watch him hit the bag. As far as that goes, it's nothing that really, you know, jumps off the screen when I'm watching it. It's just like, look like a big guy hitting the bags. You know what I mean? There's no like crazy speed or, you know, reflexes or anything I'm seeing like that. To me, he's, as far as in the gym watching him train, he seemed like more of a guy that's just very strong, that's hungry to fight, very confident, fights with a lot of heart, or, you know, trains hard. But he's not a guy that's going to wow you in the gym as far as the way he looks when he fights, his technique and all that. To me, he's more of a fight night guy. Like, he shows up on fight night and he fights with heart and he fights with everything he got. You know what I mean? He might not look the greatest in the gym, hitting the mitts and footwork and all that type of shit, but when you get him in the ring on fight night, he will bring the fight to you. You know what I mean? Because there's some guys that look like A+ in the gym, and then they get on fight night, they get in the ring, and you're like, damn, that's it? Like, he looked great in the gym. Like, this dude is not fighting nothing near what he does in the gym. So I think he's more of like that. Nothing about Dillian Whyte has ever jumped off the page to me. Not to me, he isn't a huge like one-punch knockout artist. To me, he's more of a strong puncher. You know what I mean? If he starts putting them together, accumulation, he can get you up out of there. You know what I mean? But he has heavy hands. Don't get it wrong. I'm not saying this dude, you know, can't punch, but he's not like when I think of Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder or something like that, or Klitschko, who's knocked out over 50 people. He doesn't have that type of power, but he is a strong puncher, though. If he gets to putting shots together, I think he has a chance of stopping you. His hands, again, it's nothing's going to jump off the page. And there's a lot of heavyweights like this. It's not just him. You know, everybody has flaws, man. So I'm not trying to make him out to be the only one that has flaws. But, yeah, man, I like Dillian Whyte, yo. Like, I really do. So you guys, let me stick in the comment section about Dillian Whyte. What's your thoughts about him? You know, when you guys watch him train, does anything jump out the page or off the screen to you? Or do you think he's more of a fight night guy? Like, he shows up on fight night, gives you all he has. He works hard training, though. I will say that the dude works his ass off, man. Like, he's always doing strength and conditioning, and he's running. So I give him an A+ for that. You know what I mean? The dude does train his ass off. But as far as his like his technique and things like that is nothing that's like, damn, look at that. You know what I mean? Look at the counter punch. And even when he fought like Dave Allen off the back foot a little bit and Lewison, and I mean, it looked good. You know, it showed that he was versatile in his game. But I think he's more dangerous when he's coming forward and moving his head, not just coming forward, you know, with no defense. You know, moving his head, trying to work his jab to get on the inside or get close range and let his combinations go. Like the way he was fighting against Chisora, that was a war. You know what I mean? So he showed you that night what he's capable of. He can give and take. You know what I mean? But he is there to be hit. Just like he wants to hit you, he is there to be hit. He can get tired. And, I mean, he's like any other heavyweight, right? He can get tired, get a little bit clumsy, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he isn't the exception. I mean, there's a lot of heavyweights to get like that. Shit, look when Joshua and Klitschko was fighting. Both of them dudes got tired, got dropped, you know what I mean? You know, so like I said, man, like any other heavyweight, he has flaws. The same way Deontay Wilder has flaws, Joshua, Klitschko, Ortiz. Some fighters have more flaws than others. He's just a big heavyweight, man. They can, and also like the fact that Dillian Whyte talks a lot of shit. You know what I mean? The dude talks a lot of shit, but he does come to fight, and he will back it up. And I like the fight, and I like the fact that he really wants to be in these big fights, man. You know, I believe that dude really wants to fight Deontay Wilder for that heavyweight title. I really deep down really think he does. Now, whether he gets it or not, that's another thing. But so I like that about him. He really wants these fights. Also like the fact that he, you know, approached Joseph Parker, and he told Parker face to face. I forgot what fight they're at, but he told him face. This was what, last week or something like that, 2 weeks ago, where he told him face to face, "Hey man, if Hughie Fury pulls out of this fight somehow, some way, I'll step up and fight you. I'm letting you know face to face right now." I like that about him. When him and Brian Jennings going back and forth, just the fact that he wanted to engage with Jennings, like I like that type of personality in boxing. I also like the guys that, you know, can remain quiet and do their talking in the ring and they're humble. That's cool, but everybody can't be the humble guy. You know, there got to be somebody that's in there that's going against the grain. But Whyte is one of those guys that will go against the grain, but he will also step up to challenge anybody. So at least that's what it seems like. You know what I mean? As far as guys like Parker and Wilder, it seems like he really wants those fights. You know, so. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. In the ring, like I said, you know, he can be clumsy and at times, and he could be a little bit wild and sloppy at times. He's a big dude. A lot of these big dudes get wild and sloppy as the fight goes on. You know what I mean? But I like Dillian Whyte though, man. I'm out.